Hey guys, we're back for some more standard. Currently Platinum Tier 3 and still using the White Weenie Mono White Humans deck. Here's the list. I currently haven't added anything new from the new set yet. Just kind of feeling it out for now. There's a couple cards I think that I put in comments from the last video that might be considered, but for the moment we're just going to keep it as is. And yeah, some of the cards I'm looking at, like Spellbook Vendor, would be one potential option. Not entirely sure where it fits in. The other one, potentially, you could look at using the Instant Speed Brutal Cathar Werefox. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's not human, so it's kind of off the human theme, but it might be powerful enough to warrant placement in the deck. So that's something maybe you guys can sort of test out and try, see what you feel like. Very happy with this hand. Okay, against Esper. So considerations here, we could go Thalia into on turn 2 here. We could also do reinforcements just to try to set up for Knight Errant if we draw it. The only downside there is that they certainly could have like Counterspell up on next turn. So I think given that we're up against Esper, I probably am going to go Thalia here. And then now probably going to go Peacekeeper just to look upstairs, see what we're up against. So it looks like they might have cut down here. And part of the reason that we played that main phase instead of attacking first was if they happen to have something like Elspeth's Smite, just wanted to make sure that we could resolve Peacekeeper. But then, I suppose if they cast that, they wouldn't have counter mana up, so maybe it would have been better just to attack. Alright, let's take Siphon Insight. I guess Syncubate is kind of annoying too. They could just hold that up next turn. Yeah, I guess... I think we can play around Syncopate a little bit. So I think I'm actually just going to take Siphon Insight here. Now we can go Copper Coat and still play around Syncopate, and then possibly do reinforcements next turn, depending on what they do. Okay, we're just going to throw in the towel. That works. All right, opening hand looks great. Against Mono Blue, Yeah, we probably do want Thalia down here. Just to like slow down their plays. Otherwise, I'd probably consider like reinforcements just in case we draw into Knight Errant. We could look upstairs with Peacekeeper here, but I think Adeline just feels really good. Now, if they have bounce, I suppose they could bounce it pre-combat. Should be kind of annoying. I think it's still worth going for here, though. The other thing we should consider, actually, is if they have, like, Jin on turn 3, that could be kind of annoying. So maybe it's better to go Peacekeeper just to see what we're working with. I guess we could attack through it with Adeline if they play Jin. But it would shut down some damage from Thalia. So, yeah, I think maybe... Okay, so we attack pre-combat and then play... Or, sorry, we attack and then play Peacekeeper post-combat, I think is the play. Okay, Deluge is pretty nasty, but they're light on lands. So I think we just... Yeah, Liliana's gonna be some time. Maybe we just go for Trespasser here, just since they have like no plays until turn 4. And that feels pretty good. Okay, now we can play Adeline here with impunity. They haven't got any removal, other than just like mass effects here in Liliana. And this will set up a pretty quick clock. Okay, so now they've got Make Disappear, and that's it. Okay. Guess we could force him to use it, or we could just play around it and drop Skrelv. So we drop Skrelv, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Okay, I think we just let them do that, and then we play our Copper Coat, and that's fine. Yeah, opening hand looks great. Okay, blue white. So I think this is the deck that more than likely has Elspeth's Smite, which I think we're still happy to... We just want to get Thalia down here. If they counter it, it's annoying, but does shut down some of their potential plays. So let's attack first, see what they do. Like the other possibility here is we could go for reinforcements and then try to draw into Knight Errant. But Thalia is going to do so much against any blue deck that I just want to get it down. So yeah, here it's just Thalia plus Hopeful Initiate.
You can be made to obey.
So we're not really racing Sunfall here. I mean, they need 2 more land to play it, but... I guess we can go Coppercoat here. I think we're still going face.
I know where to find all the answers.
Okay, that was a perfect draw. So now they're just gearing up for Sunfall next turn. I guess if they have the counter spell, we're in real trouble. Then we just try to rebuild. If we can land the Peacekeeper, though, we can shut it down. The other consideration... Yeah, I think let's just try to resolve Peacekeeper first here. So I want to see if this gets through and then make decisions there. Okay, Void Rend. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's go for Void Rend. Memory Deluge is also something, but I think we've got enough damage here that we don't have to worry about that. So they drop to 2. I guess they could rip something off the top. So maybe the safest play here is just to send like 1 guy to take out Jace, because we still have lethal next turn, just to take draws away from them.
Your victory is an illusion, nothing more.
Yes, they need like land plus Sunfall here. Which hopefully they don't have. Okay, and that's gonna do it. Okay, hand looks great. So I don't think we offer the trade because they just get Kami back. Could go for Thalia to kind of slow down any of their enchantments. The other possible play here is go Reinforcements, hope to draw Knight Errant, and then be able to go Knight Errant on turn 3. It's pretty close. I'm not sure which is marginally better here. They do have a fair amount of enchantments. Thalia is probably correct. I wonder what's in their hand. They probably just have an expensive hand, maybe. I think we go Copper Coat here. And I think we're still holding back on Officer. Just again, in case we draw into Knight Errant, we want to be able to have a bigger Knight Errant. I suppose now it's a little bit less important, but I think I still want to hang on to it. I have not seen this card here before. Hexproof, okay. Okay, that was a nice draw. So we do want to get Initiate going. Reinforcements does give us the full 5, which is pretty sweet, though. That way we could like find another Knight Errant next turn. Yeah, I mean, Initiate is pretty important against this deck, though. So maybe we just go for 4. Alright, Copper Coat seems great. So does Cathar, though. I think I'm just going to do one of each, just in case we don't get the land. Okay, I guess they were just done waiting, so they're happy to concede. That works too. All right, opening hand looks good. Okay, interesting. I think I want to go reinforcements here. Yeah. Could go Vanguard. Vanguard's fine. I guess since we have Skrelv, it doesn't really matter. Could also go like Adversary for trying to race. We're worried about that. Yeah, I think maybe Vanguard. Actually, let's go reinforcements. Again, just the consideration there is if we draw Knight Errant, it's just a little bit better. So they could have counter here, but I think we're happy just to try to resolve this. Okay, now that it's resolved, I definitely want to keep Skrelv back in case they've got removal. Guess we could push this through here. Pay 2 life to keep it around. Do we care? They could kill Vanguard next turn, I suppose, if we do. I think it's... Maybe we just let them eat it. Could go Peacekeeper here, but I think we're losing the race. So I think instead what we need to do is drop Adversary and then maybe start pushing damage through with Skrelv. Guess that opens us up to removal, but at the same time, we're just losing the race just straight on damage here. So we might have to get a little bit aggressive. Suppose we could actually hold back Skrelv and protect it, so we're not totally losing the race. Yeah, it would be a shame to just lose Adversary next turn. So let's see, they hit us down to 13, we go back up to 17. We definitely want Adversary to connect if at all possible. this is kind of unfortunate because now they're just waiting to block adversary with Dream Thief, since we'll have to use Skrelv to push it through for blue. Then they just block it there, which feels really bad. I think we want to get Peacekeeper going just to see what's going on. Okay, so they've got the Go for the Throat. Mastermind. Guess let's go for Obira. Yeah, unfortunately, because they have Go for the Throat, we can't push with Adversary. We need a little bit more to get going. We're kind of in a rough spot. Yeah, so now they just drop Obira. We have to push with Skrelv to get Peacekeeper through, but they have the Go for the Throat waiting for it, so it doesn't really do anything. And they can just kill us in the air next turn. I think we're just dead here. Yeah, Thalia doesn't help. We have to basically just send in the adversary into their Fairy Vandal. Just for the life gain, just to survive the turn. I guess that's the play. In that case, I guess we send both of these in. Maybe they just kill Peacekeeper and that. So I guess with that in mind, we probably just send everything. Let's get Thalia down. And that's going to do it. Okay. All right, thanks guys for watching. We're currently Platinum Tier 2. Let's take a look at the stats. All right, so overall win rate for this deck is 87% win rate, 48 wins, 7 losses. As for today, we went 4-1. Yeah, so still really happy with the deck. The deck list should be in the description. And again, if you're new to the channel and you appreciate the content, if you get something out of this, please consider dropping a like or a comment or subscribing. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.